Good evening. Welcome to not the Hard Cam Wrestling Podcast, but welcome to the Wrestling Group. Yes, we are back from a long hiatus. And I'm joined today by Ryan Palmer. Say hello.
Hey, who what? Nice. Hello. We're back. I'm back and better than ever.
And Ryan Sangster. How are you doing today, mate?
What's happening? How's it going?
Not too bad. And obviously, Joe isn't here because of Wi-Fi issues, but he'll be sorted by Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're back after a hiatus, after a rebrand.
Yes, rebranding.
And if you haven't watched the YouTube video, go watch it. I explain what's happening.
It's not hard to find. It's only like of three, so 3 or 4 on there.
But, yeah, so pretty much we're back. So yeah, so go on the rebrand, new name, and yeah, pretty much what we all got to say about it that hasn't been said in the YouTube video.
Pretty much.
And today we're going to talk about Revolution, which is tomorrow night. I'm used to it being on a Saturday for AEW.
Yeah, it would have been friggin' excellent if it was.
Yeah, it would have been.
Been better for me, yeah. I think they changed it for UFC, didn't they, ahead?
Yeah,
Don't have to do it.
smart thing to do, but I think it was like last Sunday. I was like thinking, oh, it's Revolution next Saturday, lovely. No, I saw it was on Sunday. I was like,
Yep.
damn it,
Sunday.
To be honest with you, I work Sundays and I work Mondays, so either way I'm fucked anyway.
So
Yes.
are they going to be doing this like from now onwards, or is it just a one-off?
I doubt it. Might just because of UFC.
It is just literally because of UFC.
I assume
I think so, yeah. It seems to do quite well on a Saturday, don't they, normally? So I'd be surprised if they changed it to a Sunday.
It's my one escape on have wrestling on a Saturday night because the takeover's gone to a Sunday now.
They might be 2-day takeovers now as well.
2-day takeovers.
Yeah, or 2-night takeovers. One of them is definitely going to be a 2-night one.
Is that the one leading up to Mania?
Say it again.
Is that the one that's going to be leading up to Mania? Because they normally do like a big blow off, don't they, around Mania time?
It could very well be that one.
Well, I saw if you noticed if you cancel your network subscription, it tells you what you're missing. So it obviously has Fastlane. On the 8th, I think it's the 8th. It's got NXT Takeover. Doesn't say what it is or whatever. It says NXT Takeover. Then obviously Mania Night 1 and 2. So obviously, Takeover's going to be on Thursday, but the go home show for Takeover is the night before. So where they just do the normal Takeover go home shows like little blow off to mini feuds. And have Takeover as a big thing. Don't know. But we're not here to talk about NXT. If you want our thoughts on other wrestling stuff, catch us tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Tomorrow's like the week in wrestling. This is the AEW prediction pay-per-view pod, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And there's 9 matches announced, which is that a first? The most has ever been on the AEW pay-per-view?
To be honest, I cannot remember.
That seems a lot for an AEW show.
It's going to be a long pay-per-view, though. It's going to be 3 hours at least.
But it's going to...
Are we only expecting one to be on the pre-show? I know one's listed as buy-in, but is there only going to be the one?
Yeah, I presume so.
It's only normally about half an hour, isn't it?
Yeah. But probably matches that probably not go as long, but it's probably matches that probably go for a while, so it's interesting to see how it pace it.
Yeah, because I mean, they've got to have the Moxley and Omega. That's got to go a long time. They can't have that as a 10-minute match.
At least half hour.
Yeah, that's going long, that one. Has to.
We'll get to that. So we're going to do our predictions. We're going to do match times as well.
Match times? Well, how long they're going to go,
yeah,
do you mean?
roughly.
You can do, yeah. Adds an extra element to it.
Right, so we'll start with the buy-in match, which is Rio and Thunder Rosa versus Dr. Breaker, DMD, and Rebel. Is it Rebel, or she likes to pronounce
Reba.
it? Reba.
Reba, not Rebel, or Rebel, not Reba. One of the two. That's the gimmick. With a laugh.
So obviously, I assume the main feud is mainly Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker.
Yes.
In that match, I know they've been feuding for a while. I think it's going to be Britt Baker's team. I still think Britt Baker is going to be the person to dethrone Hikaru Shida. Spoilers.
Do you think? Do you think she's ready?
Let's be honest, is there anyone else?
Yeah, I think it's Britt Baker as well. I can't see anyone else on that roster, really. Thunder Rosa, she's good, but she's not that level yet. Unless they do something with Jade Cargill and they like rush her through and give her like a monster push, which I could see she would do very well in, going off one and only performance so far last Wednesday. I think it'll have to be Britt Baker being the next challenger. I would say Britt Baker and Rebel Reba for this match too.
Yeah, it's
probably better.
Britt Baker up.
10-minute match or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like 8 minutes. Not a long match.
I've gone the other way, mate. I've gone from the Rosa and Rio.
Any reason why?
No, to be honest, I haven't really been the women's lately, so I just literally took a pick between the two, and I thought that Reba's a bit of a letdown, so I think that she might take the loss, and then Britt Baker fucking goes nuts on her or something like that. But I mean, like the loss for them isn't going to hurt them. I think the loss for the other two probably could hurt them in a future push. Like Rio's already former champion, isn't she? And what's her name still the Thunder Rosa? Is she still NWA Women's?
Isn't that Serena
No,
Deeb?
Serena Deeb is.
Serena Deeb, is it? There you go then. But I don't know. I just feel like that the loss will hurt the faces more than it would the heels.
Fair enough. So instead of starting the main card, I'm going to start with the big topic. Obviously, last week, Big Show, aka Paul White, came at AEW, said there's a big signing coming on Revolution, a Hall of Fame worthy signing, to quote him. And obviously, Tony Khan's come out and hyped up as well during the week. So, who is that signing?
Well, everyone's saying it's Kurt Angle now because of this video that's come out that Kurt's put out. I think it could be Kurt Angle. I'm one of those people, I should say, that has been swayed, thinking, oh shit, it's Kurt. Kurt's coming out of retirement or wherever he's been. I don't think he is under any kind of contract with WWE at the moment. I don't think he's got any merch on, but then neither has Brock Lesnar. He's not got any merch on at WWEshop.com at the moment either. So, I mean, originally I thought maybe RVD or
It's chucking the ladder match.
Yeah, or maybe like Joey Styles as a commentator.
Well, I don't think so. I think no. Apparently, he signed Tony Khan said he signed a multi-year deal and he's going to have lots of great matches.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, I know everyone keeps saying Kurt Angle, and obviously because this video does look like it will be Kurt, roll that out. But when you're saying he's going to be having all these great matches, I mean, in his last run in WWE, very look. You know what I mean? He's seen it. He just looked in a lot of pain. And it's not to say that he hasn't gone away from that, but he just looks a mess.
The sad thing is, I think Angle's best match since in WWE as a singles guy in that last one was against Dolph in Saudi Arabia. That's not a proper one. I thought that weren't too bad, to be fair.
Don't even think I'll watch that, to be honest with you. But like looking at his Mania match with Corbin, he looked a state. I'll be honest. Like I don't want to see him back in the ring if he's going to look like that. He's gone away and he's worked on himself. He's able to even walk because he didn't look like he could walk. Then fair enough. But like my pick's Bully Ray.
Bully Ray. Do you know who I am? Good show. Yeah. Is he still in? I take it he's not been knocking about ROH then.
No, he's recently. Not with Ring of Honor. He's not under contract with them. So I mean, I think that contract could really work in AEW because the whole idea is to bring up the next generation of stars. So I mean, like if he goes after, I mean, Sammy Guevara now going to be a face now. He's not part of the inner circle, so we could build them up as a face. Another person to go against Darby if they need someone to go against Darby. You know what I mean? There's so much potential of opponents that he could face.
See, I've been going back and forth myself since Wednesday. I'm probably still am. It could be loads, guys. Like I was quite set on like Kurt as well. Then I found out Christian's not under contract.
Yeah, that was a big shock.
But WWE actually haven't got him under contract. And obviously he's been cleared to compete now by the strictest doctors in wrestling. So, I don't know, like, obviously it would be cool seeing if guys like CM Punk or Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar would be like a company shift, like not company, like a wrestling business shift in power. If that makes sense.
Yeah, but like a Brock Lesnar, I mean, if Brock Lesnar's not in WWE, he's only going to be going to UFC. He's not. Can't see him shining to AEW at all.
But if Khan's got the money, why can't they just go, "Here, Brock, you want that? Have it."
Yeah, I mean, it's not to say it couldn't happen because right now, like literally anyone who's not signed and anyone who, by the sound of it, is like a legend of the game, if you like, is up for grabs at the moment. You know what I mean? Like your Christian, your Bully, your Kurt, and so Lesnar is she in with a shout as well. Punk, I can't see people. I don't think he'll ever come back to wrestling.
I think he will, like not as a ring wrestler, but I've seen people on Twitter. Punk did a Twitter Q&A the other day. He put, I put a hashtag Ask Punk to ask questions. And he put underneath, "No, it's not me."
No, it's not.
And everyone comments saying, "That's what someone would say if it was them."
Like, yeah, he's not going to go. Yeah, it's me, guys. And then Tony Khan's like, "Well, you'll never guess who it's going to be."
It's CM Punk. But I would love to see Punk.
Could it just be Big Show? Paul White?
No, I doubt it. That's such a WWE thing to do.
Because I'm sure he's got a performer's portion of his contract as well, and maybe he's going to sign that part and be like, yes.
You know what that would remind me of? It was me, Austin. It was me, Austin. And we have JR goes, "You son of a bitch."
Oh, son of a bitch.
That won't be like the biggest heel turn in AEW's history. Because everyone would just boo the fuck out of him. Because it'd be like, well, we knew it was you last week.
But it wouldn't be a heel turn because Big Show would turn face 2 weeks later by saving Darby Allin.
No, that's WWE.
Yeah, true.
This is Paul White. This is different. It's going to be 2 weeks later.
I'm gonna go out there and say Christian. I think Christian legit wants to wrestle.
Yeah.
And I think if you guys WWE offering part-time, but Tony Boy goes, "Look, you don't have to be on the road, but I can give you more matches." He might go, interesting. Plus, he's not been astray to jumping ship anyway. He went to obviously TNA for a while and became a big name there as well.
His best part in his career was with TNA, if we're honest.
And that one more match one, I do like that.
Yeah.
All right.
So we've got a few from Facebook, haven't we?
Yes.
On SmackDown.
Oh, so, got at the top. Chris Owen put everyone's darkest timeline. Hulk Hogan.
Oh,
God. Fucking hell. I hope not. I will just.
Ray,
there's no words.
There's literally no fucking words if that fucking
I couldn't imagine him wrestling. Not
That
at
doesn't
all.
work for me, brother.
against
That
Sting.
doesn't work for me.
Against Sting as well.
Oh God! Imagine Eric Bischoff is the special referee.
Oh God.
But,
They're already getting the fucking AEW stands for All X WWE. If that fucking happens, it's just like that's it. Time to pack up and go.
That's not even that. That's like Hulk Hogan versus Sting's like peak Impact shit.
Yeah, it was. I think that was about the time where he was Joker Sting as well.
was it like a Bound for Glory main event?
It should have been. I remember a lot of blood.
Double check.
Hogan bled.
Next.
He wore. Yeah. Next. We don't want to fucking focus too much on Hogan. Fuck it. Next match. Well, whoever.
Graham Fisher said Ethan Page, but I'll get onto that later.
Decent shout.
But it's not Hall of Famer, really, is it?
Is he not the
Hall of Fame worthy, doesn't it? So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
it's Hall
actually
of Fame.
Hall of Famer.
And
But
that's a
is Ethan Page's career already Hall of Fame worthy?
could be TNA or Impact Hall of Fame, maybe. They don't say what
Really?
Hall of Fame.
Yeah, but would you still say he was TNA Hall of Fame worthy?
Probably not. I don't think it was there long enough. He won a tag title. They held the tag title for a year.
But it's not enough
And
to
they
be
did.
Hall of Fame, though.
Don't think so. I mean, which Hall of Fame are they talking as well? Could it be the Observer Hall of Fame? Is it the Impact Hall of Fame? Is it the WWE Hall of Fame? We don't know.
But it also says worthy, so it doesn't mean that that's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that's correct.
You know what I
Right,
just realised?
Yeah, correct.
You know what I just realised? The Forbidden Door's been open. Maybe they're talking about like Japan or something.
Could be.
Could very well be.
I don't think anyone that's current in New Japan is not.
Because obviously the New Japan Cup's going on.
Yeah, but I don't think there's anyone that's not under contract. Like a couple of years ago, like when Kota Ibushi won the G1, he wasn't under a proper New Japan contract, was he? So that's why I didn't have to trigger on him at Kingdom. Whereas this time they did, because he signed like a 5-year contract or something.
Also, just quickly, Sting Hogan was at Bound for Glory 2011, but not the main event.
As much thought so.
Yeah, the main event was Kurt Angle, Bobby Roode.
I mean, that was back in 2011. Does anyone want to see it in 2021?
Fuck no. Hell freaking no.
Good friend of the podcast, Mike Mad Dog Angus, said Kurt Angle. Carl Pickup said Christian Cage.
Good shout.
Here you go.
Anthony Watson put for 2 picks. He did the ladder match slow. Put Kurt Angle, then Ethan Page for ladder match.
2 good picks.
Carl Gibbons put, I'm hoping Slater, Rhino, and Axel. Mal, if it's Angle, or paid, it's not Lars. Oh, God, if it's Lars.
Oh, fuck, imagine that. Well, you can't say Hall of Fame worthy and then throw out that dickhead, could you?
Why? You actually applied to on Slater and Rhino on the contract of Impact. That doesn't matter anymore.
Why wouldn't it matter?
Well, I thought it's supposed to be signing an AEW contract, though.
Oh, yeah, true. Matthew Barnett said Kurt Angle. Andy Lewis said Kurt Angle.
It's Angle if this video hadn't come out today. I don't think they all would.
No one would have said Angle. Well, maybe a few, but not with this. Not so many people would have said Angle until this video came out. It's like, I think, because like a few maybe like a month before, a few weeks before last year's Royal Rumble, Edge posted like a photo of his old wrestling gear on Twitter or on his Insta or something.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh.
The night before.
But yeah, it wasn't the night before, no, but it was like, So it's just like, I think that's why people are kind of thinking, it is you, putting 2 and 2 together and hopefully coming up with 4, but coming up with 5. Do you see what I'm getting at?
I think also, like, going back to CM Punk quickly, he didn't have to mention that he just went, no. He could have just ignored all the comments about it.
Yeah.
So the fact he brought it up at all is sort of
Maybe it was because he was getting asked that many times. He couldn't avoid it, really. But imagine if Kurt Angle was doing this video, someone else comes out of fucking Revolution, and then Kurt Angle turns up on Raw.
That'd be such a WWE thing to do, though.
Yeah. Kurt Angle's back for revenge against Baron Corbin that no one gives a fuck about.
And it's gonna be him versus Sammy and Corbin in a handicap match at Mania. Apparently that's a tag team now.
Right, okay.
Alright, let's move on then. That's all of them. Alright, so kicking off the main card, we've got the Casino Tag Team Battle Royal, where the winner gets a future AEW World Tag Team Championship match. Competitors are... I think they did something with number 1 contenders. They did a battle. No, they did a normal battle royal. This is a casino battle royal. No, their version of the Rumble.
So what? The other one was a pin one, and this one's over the top.
Well, no, I think the first one was over the top right, but you know how they do that casino battle royal.
Yeah, but I mean, I think because we've just seen it, regardless of whether it's casino or normal, I think it's shit. Because like that's how MJF and Jericho got the shot, wasn't it?
Yeah. Anyway, the competitors are Bear County, Alex and Silver of Dark Order, Uno and Grayson of the Dark Order, Santana Ortiz, Butcher and the Blade, Private Party, Pac and Ray Phoenix's Death Triangle, the Side Brothers, 5s and 10 of the Dark Order, Gun Club, Pretty Picture, SoCal Uncensored, Natural Nightmares, Varsity Blondes, and the Jurassic Express of Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. Who have you two got?
Bear Country.
Wait, what, really?
Yes. I've got Bear Country. I don't know why. I've just got a feeling they're pushing new talent, and they've just suddenly come out of nowhere. They were on TV a few weeks ago, and they look good enough. So I think it's them. Out of nowhere pick.
Santana and Ortiz, because I think it's just going to continue with the current storyline they have, which is Young Bucks versus Surfing.
I'm going to do it out there choice. I'm going to go Alex Reynolds and John Silver. Because I think that'll probably be the most over pick they can do. Reynolds and Silver.
Well, see, by facts.
That'll be such an over pick if they do that. Have Reynolds and Silver challenge.
So how many teams from Dark Order have they got in? 3?
Yeah. They got Reynolds and Silver, Uno and Grayson, and Preston Vance and Alan Angels. Or 5 and 10.
Fucking hell.
So me having like 3 teams means I think one of the Dark Order is going to win.
Could it be Dark Order versus Dark Order at the end?
Could be.
We're all 3. Dark Order versus Dark Order versus Dark Order.
But I would love to see Silver Reynolds get a shot. I think John Silver's so charismatic and entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be pissed off if they had them. But if they did win, could you see them beating the Young Bucks?
I don't think so, no, but also interesting with that Hangman dynamic as well. One of the Dark Order wins.
True.
And going to little spoiler for later, I don't think the Young Bucks are winning.
Do you not?
Do you know?
Ooh.
Shall we go to that match then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, AEW World Tag Team Championships as Young Bucks defending against Inner Circle's Chris Jericho and MJF. See, I think there's more storylines come out of the Inner Circle winning than the Young Bucks winning. Because they're going to have the Good Brothers do a quote-unquote mistake and cost them. Then they'll further that feud, which doesn't really need the AEW World Tag titles because why you got the Impact ones. And I think it's interesting, like have like Jericho and MJF that have the tag titles for a little bit. Can only be for a couple months, but sort of have that dynamic within the circle. Obviously, Santana and Ortiz are a bit like, we're the tag team here, guys. You two aren't.
This is why I expect Santana and Ortiz to win it, because then it'll continue the story you've already got, and then Santana and Ortiz, who are a legit tag team. I mean, if they didn't pull the trigger on Jericho and Sammy Guevara being champs, I don't see them doing it with Jericho and MJF after tag teaming how many times?
But I think obviously MJF's got a bit of a bigger stock than Sammy. No offense to Sammy, but I think MJF's going to be that MJF's going to be that company's top star for years to come.
I don't think sticking them in the tag team as a tag team champion will benefit him though. So I'm going with the Bucks.
Fair enough. Palmer?
Bucks for me as well. Bucks for me. Get their face, get their revenge back on their parents getting beaten up and Papa Buck getting bloodied. So I'll go with the Bucks.
I'm sticking with Inner Circle. I sort of like. I think the Silver and Reynolds would be a good like little first feud for Jericho and MJF as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have someone who the fans are completely behind, especially John Silver, and absolute bastards as MJF and Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Anyway, up next, Miro and Kip Saban versus the best friends of Orange Cassidy and Chucky Taylor.
Oh, God.
Tag team.
Who cares? Fucking hell.
I know.
This has gone on for far too goddamn long. I hope this ends this fucking feud as well, because it's gone on for far too long. I'll go for Miro and Saban. Kip. Yep. Miro and Kip.
I'll go the same. Because I think they can end the feud if they win.
I'm going to go best friends, but after the match, Miro will go mental on Kip for losing.
Right, and start the feud between them two?
Yeah, and get Miro away from it.
Oh, I don't want to see that.
Miro and Saban.
No, I just want Miro to start his own thing. Maybe like the feud of Kip could be one match and done. Miro just kills Kip, then he just goes on and does his thing.
He come in with a lot of hype, but hasn't done fuck all.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's what I want to see. Like, Miro don't do his own thing, not have Kip and Penelope there. I said like obviously best friends to win, and Kip Miro was like, "Dude, WTF? I'm gonna break your back now." Yeah, I just want Miro to do his own thing. I love Miro, but I don't love him with Kip.
Has he still got a slim shady hair?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't have time to watch too much wrestling. But this feud needs to end. I think Miro needs to start doing his own thing.
Yeah.
And the only thing I see that is have best friends win and Miro's go, "Dude, you lost. I can't lose. Fuck you." Let's beat him. Beat him up. And let's have one match over and done with, and Miro can go off and do his own thing. Maybe challenge Darby Allin.
I still want to see them.
Yeah.
I think Miro is going to get the win so they can keep him strong.
Yeah, something like Kip can take the fall, but then
Still a loss on his record, though, isn't it?
yeah. I don't know, but I just want Kip, Miro to do his own thing instead of just being the best man for Kip Sabian.
Maybe. But one thing's for sure, it's not going to be the match of the night, is it?
No, it's not.
Next.
Next one. Big money match. The winner received the loser's 2021 first quarter earnings as Hangman Page faces big money Matt Hardy. Honestly, I like this little feud that they got going on.
I like it now that particular step's been added.
Yeah.
That's kind of made it a bit more interesting than it was. I think his turn on Hangman Page was a bit soon, but fair enough, it's kind of worked out. I think Matt's obviously losing.
I think Matt's winning.
What's he gonna do? What's Hangman gonna do? I mean,
get sympathy from the Dark Order and carry on that. Have the Dark Orders help him with it.
So he's by default, because he's got no money, he's in the pockets, he's in the debt of the Dark Order and has to join
That's how wrestling works.
That is a fucking shout, that. I'd love to see that, actually. Fucking hell.
And that obviously would conclude with Paige joining the Dark Order, which everyone wants to see.
Yeah.
Can you imagine it? I've lost 30%. I tell you what, I'll join your team if you all give us a $5.
Tremendous booking. Oh, yeah.
I can't see Matt Hardy winning this because Matt Hardy can't go anywhere with the win. Like, they're not going to do anything with him. They're not going to put a belt on him. So, therefore, it has to be Hangman Page.
Yeah, I'll go with Page as well. Did I say fucking Hardy at the beginning? I meant Page. I'll go with Page winning.
It's changed already.
I'm so confused. I've confused myself. I've just convinced myself. Fucking hell. Page, I'm going with Page now. Fucking.
How good was that segment though, where they're at the bar and Matt Hardy's trying to get him pissed so he signs the contract to be his and then he goes to the cameraman and he's like, oh, he's going to be angry in a minute, but it'll all work out good, don't worry.
He just Page in the background to sign get his own papers out, sign a contract.
That was a tremendous segment, though.
It's no callback to Brady's belt. Obviously, we always got to keep a spare bit of papers on you.
Oh, mate, it was false. I enjoyed that. Just don't want to see Matt Hardy take up Sherry Buck like he did with Shabby Guevara.
Yeah, it was just an accident, damn it. I think he can still go. Matt,
I think he can still go, but I mean, I don't think the spot was really necessary. And
no, it wasn't.
If he be honest, though, we say it's Matt Hardy who's older, but that could happen to anyone.
Yeah, it could.
It could happen to MJF, all people.
If he doesn't do an unnecessary spot, he's got less chance of hurting himself. I mean, you know, he's not a Jeff Hardy, is he? You know what I mean? So,
God, it's 2020. Jeff's still diving off ladders through ladders.
But Jeff's done it all his career. Who knows how still got.
Yeah, I'm sick of big money, Matt. I think Matt can carry on his ego. Go, look, I've got even more money now. I got money from him as well coming in, so I can pay you a lot more. It's like Private Party or DH2.
I like the stipulation, but I think they should have had it so it worked either way. So I think, like, if Hangman beats Matt Hardy, then he gets Matt Hardy's takings the first 3 months or whatever it was.
First quarter,
yeah. And then they should have had it is if Matt wins, then Hangman then had to shine and be part of his.
Yeah, I could have done that.
Thing going forward.
But this is a different stipulation, though, which I do like.
Is it for both? Is it for both, or is it just if?
No, if Matt wins, he gets Paige's first quarter earnings. If Adam wins, it's the other way around.
Yeah,
that's what I think. If Matt wins, he's gonna go, I got even more money now. So TH2, you get more money.
Yeah,
and I can recruit even more people. I do like the idea of Adam Page sort of getting more close to Dark Order because they're going, look, dude, we'll help you out. You're a friend.
It's going to be a long one.
Oh, I think it's only got about 10 minutes. Not even that.
5-10 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't say how long the Miro and Kip Sabian best friends match goes for if we care.
I don't think that would be too long either.
Yeah, 10 minutes. Anyway. The AEW Women's Championship match is Hikaru Shida defends against the Women's Tournament Eliminator winner, Ryo Mizunami. I think I pronounced that right. I think it's going to be Hikaru
Shida. Yeah. I'm going for Mizunami.
Yeah.
Going through the effort of getting her all the way over and doing this tournament just seems a bit of a shame for her to drop it. To come up short even. All
might be the point is showing that these women can still have a hell of a match on the AEW pay-per-view. We haven't forgotten about these women. Yeah. They just go out and have a 15-minute banger.
I agree with Palmer. It just seems pointless to put her all the way through the tournament and then just go, nah. You know, I mean, the only way they could do it where the tournament then makes sense, because if you're having a tournament and then she wins that and then doesn't win the belt, then it seems like a whole pointless tournament. But the only way they could do it with she keeps the belt, but obviously Ryo still goes over as if what's her face? What's her name? Zal's makes a thing. The one she Nyla Rose.
I was so happy Nyla Rose didn't win that. I couldn't stand another pay-per-view with Nyla Rose and Hikaru Shida. The matches are good, but
if you'd have Nyla Rose come out and cost her the match, then that makes sense. It then makes the tournament have meaning, but still keeps the belt on.
I actually thought Britt Baker was going to win the tournament at first.
What?
I thought Britt Baker was going to win the tournament at first.
She's still there?
No, she got knocked out. She got knocked out by Nyla Rose.
She's still on?
Hello?
We still here, dude.
Yeah, we're still here.
Sangster, you still there? Right. Well, you thought Britt Baker was going to win.
Win the tournament.
Right. I thought that at the beginning myself. So, well, kind of on the same page there. But I will go with Mizunami to win this.
I'm going with Hikaru Shida retaining.
And how long do you think the match is going to go, do you think?
I think it's going to go a good 15 minutes.
15. Yeah, it's a
good showcase.
Exactly, yeah, 15, 20-minute match. And these two are pretty much exceptional in a division that's not very exceptional at all.
Also, I did like the trophy ceremony when they shaking hands and started forearming each other.
Yeah, that was good. So, what's the next match?
So, face of the Revolution ladder match for a future TNT Championship match. We've got Cody Rhodes, Scorpio Sky, Penta El Zio Miedo, Lance Archer, Max Caster of the Acclaimed, and a mystery person.
See, Cody's still got that stip hanging over him where he can't challenge for the world title, can he?
Yeah.
So on one side, it's got to be him, so at least Cody can challenge for a title. But you've also got this dude coming in that's a TBS TBA or a mystery dude. So it's like you've got that guy coming in, he's here, and then shit, no, he doesn't win anything. So I don't know. I'll go for TBA, the mystery guy.
And who do you think it is?
I don't know. Maybe Ethan Page. I'll go along with. I'll jump on the Ethan Page bandwagon.
See, the good thing about it being a ladder match, it could be mystery guy, and it doesn't matter if he loses.
Exactly.
So I'm going to bold prediction here. This is mainly my heart, not my head. I'm going to go Penta.
Yeah.
I'll Penta to win this.
See, do you know what? I don't think that they should have a new guy coming in and winning it straight away, because we've had that with Cage. So then every time someone is going to, if they keep doing this in the future, then everyone's going to keep going, oh, that guy's new, so they're obviously going to win. I feel like they need to get away from that straight away. So, I mean, everyone thinks it's going to be Ethan Page. I'm probably going to say the same too.
Yeah, I'll go Ethan Page for the mystery guy.
I reckon Scorpio Sky. It's about time they pulled the trigger on him.
Yeah,
he had a good shift on commentary on Wednesday as well. I thought coming across really, really heelish, really dickish kind of heel. A win like that could like shoot him to the moon. To the moon. So
this thing, like, I'd like to see Darby Allin versus Scorpio Sky match for the belt, to be honest with you. So that's what I'm looking at. I'm not looking at, like, obviously the person who wins. Like, I don't, as much as I love Cody, I do love Cody. I think he's awesome, and a lot of people don't. I don't want to see Darby Cody again.
They've told that story, and they've told that story really well. Of Darby not being able to beat Cody, but then he finally does and wins the title.
Exactly. She doesn't need to face him again.
Exactly. I'm sick of Penta. I'd love to see Penta Darby.
I'd love to see Penta go at it. To be honest with you, I think his first belt at AEW is going to be the tag belts with FedEx. I think if it was Pac, then yeah.
Why don't you switch Pac and Penta?
What's that?
Why don't you just switch Pac and Penta in the matches?
It'd make more sense, wouldn't it? But to be fair, like, Penta in a ladder match is going to be fucking amazing.
Yeah. I think Penta ladder match with Lucha Underground, I think it's Son of Havoc, and it's bloody bonkers. It's bloody brilliant.
Like, the three of them easily could have all been in this match. And I think if they went to that, like, team, then probably all three of them would have been in it. I mean, it's such a fucking good teaming of Pac, Phoenix, Penta. But it's probably one of the worst fucking team names I've ever heard in my life.
It sounds cool in Mexican.
What's it in Mexican then?
One sec.
Un Triángulo de la Muerte.
Yeah, it sounds cool in Mexican.
Yeah, Death Triangle.
Yeah, also, Death Triangle sounds awful, but when it comes to, if you say Mexican, it sounds pretty good.
El Triángulo de la Muerte, I think it is.
Should just say Mexican then. You know what I mean? It's like, and when did Penta, like, I know we've said it a couple of times, but Penta's full fucking name now, it's about 14 names or something. Penta, El Sierra M. Dot Junior / Why can't you just call him Penta? Or Pentagon?
Or Pentagon Junior.
Yeah.
But it's Penta El Zio Miedo.
That fella.
I think this is also going to write Cody off for, I suppose, he's expecting the baby soon.
I mean, in this ladder match that we've got here, I mean, obviously, if we take out the person that we don't know who it is there anyone that you don't want to see win it? Like,
to be honest,
say only because I don't want Cody versus Darby again. That's the only reason. But it's not to say that he's going to challenge Darby, because Darby could lose it at the next fucking Dynamite, probably now.
Yeah. But obviously, like, Matt Caster would be like a good little fun match. Be predictable, yeah, but sometimes predictability is not a bad thing if it's a really good match.
He's a tag team guy though, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's only just started his AEW tag team career. Why would they suddenly just thrust him into a single spotlight? It seems a bit illogical.
So is Jeff Hardy when he first won the Intercontinental title against Triple H.
Yeah, but
also,
he
like,
was
to be
still.
fair, just to win this match doesn't mean you're going to beat Darby.
Honestly, at this moment, I don't know who's going to beat Darby.
He's so over.
Yeah.
No one wrestling nowadays, at least Sting, not beats him.
Oh, God, I hope not.
So do I.
Anyway, speaking of that match, speaking of Darby and Sting, it's a street fight with Team Taz with Brian Cage and Ricky Starks versus Darby Allin and it's Sting.
It's Sting.
Surely it's tied there, isn't it? When he does that.
I think Team Taz has to win this because every week they've looked like bitches. They've looked like complete punks. All five of them have run away from one 60-year-old and one skinny kid each. Apart from 1 week where they tied Darby Allin behind the truck and drove off with him.
And that one time when it was also Cody, Orange Cassidy, and 10 from Dark Order in the ring.
Yeah, and when
and also when they powerbombed.
When they powerbombed Sting, yeah. But every other week it's just been really stupid.
We just gave 3 examples when they haven't.
Yes, but if you look at it, though, it has been really stupid. The booking of them has been dumb. It has been 5 big blokes running away from 2 blokes, which they and it's all the time where they've been in the ring, and it's just like, oh, the lights have gone out. Who is it? What the fuck do you think it is?
It's been 2 big guys, an old small person, that old small person's semi-big son, Ricky Starks.
Yeah.
It's still they've still got the advantage though.
Yeah.
So I mean Team Taz has to fucking win this. Otherwise, if they don't win this, they got to split up and just go away. It's just ridiculous.
But they won't win because it's Sting's first match.
Yeah, that's why I've done it. Sting and Darby because it's Sting's first match in AEW.
I'm gonna go with Team Taz just for the fact that they have to fucking win it and to stop looking like bitches.
Also, if you're Taz, why don't you put out Cage and Hobbs?
BB.
Because Ricky gets pinned. That's why.
Oh, right. Yeah.
True.
Will this be a normal match or will it?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Or will it be like a cinematic match? I hope it's a normal match. Because obviously Sting can take bumps now. So,
yeah, I mean, I don't think it needs to be cinematic because it's a street fight already.
Yeah.
Sting's just fighting the crowd for 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. It's plunder. You've got plunder. You can fight
take a few
crowd.
trash can shots.
You get a bicycle. Someone could get a bicycle. He's got a bicycle.
We're going to see someone running away from a fucking golf buggy.
Oh, tremendous.
Yeah, they'll say, we'll go, Sting's not going to take a massive bump. He's going to get run over by a golf cart. He's going to take that WWE trying to copy us.
Could you imagine it though? Fucking Brian Cage chasing Sting in a golf buggy. I mean, if that's not funny, I don't know what it is.
But then Darby Allin's at the back with a skateboard riding along with it.
Yeah, holding on. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be Sting and Darby.
Yeah, it has to be.
I think Sting's going to get the win over Starks as well.
Get that feel good. Scorpion death drop. Scorpion deathlock. Tap out. Oh, yay. Faces win.
Nice.
Everyone's happy and Sting didn't die.
I tell you what, though, you like that promo with the backstage at that abandoned building thing? That was a good one.
What? Where Darby threw his skateboard out the window?
Yeah, I mean, apart from that part, I mean, but when they were just actually talking, then it was good. Like, you know, and then they done the one where Sting's turning around saying, you know, I'm doing this match because I've occasionally gone tail between my legs and I don't want to do that this time. But that was a good one too.
Yeah.
I want to go out on my own terms, sort of thing. But yeah, the skateboard through the window was a bit shit.
It seemed to be, it worked better in their heads or in rehearsal. Maybe because the glass just didn't shatter. It's just like the glass went through, but it just was pointless.
It just sort of dropped to the floor.
Dropped.
And then Sting started trying to whack out windows as well.
Yeah. It didn't look good.
I mean, the talking up to that, it was like, oh yeah, this is fucking good. Yes, we're hoodlums, yeah, fuck it, yeah. And then they go, oh shit.
Yeah, we're hoodlums. I can't break windows too good. I've dropped my fucking skateboard out the window. How am I going to get home? I'm going to have to fucking walk home now. But, yeah. The promo bit up to it was good. I'm going to go with Team Taz. I know fucking Darby and Sting should win, though. Next match.
It's like, if they don't win, where do they?
Well, yeah, fair dude.
But this leads us to our main event. And what a main event it is.
Oh.
A exploding barbed wire death match for the AEW World Championship as Kenny Omega defends against Jon Moxley. And I've got the rules in front of me by Kenny's brilliant artwork he's done on Twitter. So you got three sides of the ring ropes wrapped in barbed wire. I assume one to be normal ropes and they can just get in and out of the ring. Contact with barbed wire triggers explosives on corresponding side. Triple hell, 3 zones on the floor, but floor wide to explosives. 30-minute countdown timer until all explosives in and around the ring detonate.
You know. Wow.
And I saw a comment. Some smart tried to put comment and saying, in quotes, sports-based wrestling. Kenny just replied, "Don't forget it, bitch." Winky face.
If you think about it, all wrestling is fucking sports entertainment. If you just want pure sports-based wrestling, watch freestyle wrestling. If you don't want storylines or any wacky shit like that,
watch New Japan.
Even in New Japan. New Japan's got storyline elements in it.
Yeah.
So
watch the Olympics if you don't want fucking
exactly. Watch the fucking Olympics. Watch sumo.
The thing, like, I seen one when they come out. I can't remember who it was. It was either Moxie or Megan. Someone that basically, like, say, ripped them for the story or the match type. I think it might have been Mox. And the same man said, if you don't fucking like it, don't fucking watch it. It's pretty fucking simple, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's right though, isn't it? It's the same with everything else. If you're not enjoying WWE, or if WWE announced like a fucking match and you don't want to see it, you don't watch it. If fucking Impact does it, or New Japan, any company puts on a match that you're not interested in, you just don't watch it. Why is AEW any different?
Yeah.
Don't like it, don't watch it. Simple as.
Yeah. If you don't like death matches, watch until the main event. I'm sure other stuff will help you with that.
If you don't like death matches, then fucking click off this podcast, you dickhead.
Gotta love a bit of death matches.
Onita promoting the fucking death match on Wednesday as well. Death match legend. Fucking hell.
That was a good build.
Was that the creator with the death match?
He was in the FMW death match early 90s, early to mid 90s, I think it was. I don't think he was created it as such. He was definitely in it.
You see see the clips from that, it looks like it's going to be sick. And especially if that was the 90s and this is fucking 2021, can you imagine the difference?
Shit. Should be that just on a new level of violence. I'm going with Omega on this.
Yeah.
Continuing his, he'll retain. He'll go on his expedition of gold and collect belts, and Moxley can go off on paternity leave, unless that's a bit early, but I think it writes him off for paternity leave.
It writes him off to go and defend the IWGP United States Championship, which he still hasn't lost.
Yes. That too, yes.
And obviously we had Renee, when it got announced, Renee put it on Twitter, exploding, barbed wire, deathmatch, and it all even put Renee Parquette be like, and like sweat, that someone's sweating. And he put, why you guys put me through this? And my water breaks, that's on you guys. Yeah. So I'm sure during this match, I'm going to be looking very closely on Twitter to see Renee's reaction to this. But yeah, I think this is going to be mental.
Should go long as well. Should be like
I'll put 35.
Yeah,
35 minutes. Which I think Kenny's Kenny's going to win due to shenanigans from the Good Brothers. In the end.
Yeah, we're probably going to see a few run-ins and all that shit. I mean, if the finish match of the anything to go by, that's my favourite match to date in AEW.
So yeah, I think the Good Brothers will interfere, shenanigans, and Moxley goes on maternity leave for a couple months. But my God, I'm really interested to see how this match goes.
Yeah.
Never thought I would see a match like this on like main American wrestling companies pay-per-view.
No. You would have seen it on like CZW and places like that.
Yeah.
But on this scale, no.
Got the right two wrestlers involved in it as well, Moxley and Omega.
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
Well, yeah, I'm a Omega too. I can't see Moxley coming out of this with a win. But then again, I couldn't see Moxley beating Kenta to retain his US, so fuck knows.
Yeah, wrestling's a weird sport.
Well, yeah.
I think I put something on to you guys the other day. I can't remember what I put, but I remember it being pretty good. What did I say? Right, talk whilst I think. I remembered it a minute ago. I just can't remember what I said.
That's insane.
You know when you go to talk to somebody and you completely forget it. He's like,
It's so lucky we're not live right now.
I can edit this out.
No, don't. I've got it. It's gone again. It's gone.
Oh well.
I tell you what, I was just thinking, right? How about, when we were talking about like I know we've already passed it, but the ladder match, you were saying about the one person that's not been announced, right?
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's saying Ethan Page because everyone thinks it's him. Because let's face it, no one can think of anyone else. What if it's Shaquille O'Neal?
Oh God, no.
He left the ambulance to get himself set up for the fucking ladder match. I like it. Yes, what a bloke.
I don't think that storyline's been anytime soon. Shaquille O'Neal. So why doesn't he just go in the ladder match?
That's it. He comes back and just wrecks Cody in that fucking ladder match. Oh, what a shot. What a shout.
And then Paul White comes out and makes the save.
Oh, setting up Paul White versus Shaq.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That is going to happen.
Fucking hell.
That is going to happen.
You can imagine it, can't you? Right? Shaquille O'Neal fucking breaks the fucking ladder. So then Paul White just holds Cody up on his shoulders and he picks the fucking thing off and wins the match.
Fucking hell.
Oh dear.
Oof.
Well,
On that bombshell.
Yeah, on that bombshell.
Who was yours? Who are you going for that? You said
I think we all gone Kenny.
Omega. Yeah, we all gone Kenny.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Wow.
Yes.
So what have we got coming up soon then, lads?
Well, there we go, James.
Tomorrow we've got a new series debuting, one of our new ones, where we just talk about what's happened in wrestling. And we decided to do it in a week where lots bloody happened in wrestling.
Yeah.
God, so much has happened this week.
And we're not doing a top 5 tomorrow as well.
No, we're waiting for Joe for that. Next week.
Yeah. So the return of the top 5 is going to be next week when Joe should back and continue to join us on the podcast. And then at some point next week, we haven't nailed down a day yet. Myself and Joe are going to be debuting our new show that we do where we bring on members of the wrestling group to talk about all different things wrestling. And I believe we've reached out to Lee, one of the admins from the wrestling group on Facebook. And
Lee
we're going to be
Parkinson.
talking about Lee Parkinson, and we're going to be talking all things wrestling video game related.
Oh.
Nice.
I've got a classic pay-per-view review coming up later this month with a special guest. Stay tuned for that. It's going to be very WrestleMania themed. Just like WWE, got to get the big guns out for Mania.
Be a part-timer and they won't come back on Monday. While we're here working each and every week, we just collect a pay packet once a year. Fucking hell.
Thanks, I'm going to do that joke on the show now.
It sounds like the fucking Daniel Bryan fucking Twitter feed, that. So that's everything we've got coming up then, isn't it?
Are we going to do a Revolution review on Monday?
Possibly.
It's a good shout.
Can't find time to watch it.
Yeah, that's the thing. We could do. We'll discuss it.
Yeah, until then, hope everyone's doing well. And this ain't going away. We're out of time, people.
Hey, we're out of time, folks.
We're out of time.
We're gonna go.
Bye. Bye.